Hello and welcome back again. We're in good shape and ready to continue directly, but I think there's no reason for us to do this. We will go get a rest and go back in full health. That's why the medallion is there for, so we can stop going to these places drained of our resources before things can start. So let's take advantage of that ability. Item use. Yeah, we're just at the beginning of this new level. No, at the end of the first level. Yeah. If we go to the right, we'll reach the next level. I'm not gonna take the medallion out of there yet. I want to be absolutely certain that we have the location of the next pool. Once we have that, we'll directly go there and don't want to do any exploring to ensure that we can make it. But because we at the moment don't have that location, we're gonna do a regular exploration trip. I'm checking out these dead ends because there might be false walls there. And experience is always welcome. Draining hit points, but that's not too bad. Again, we have to be a bit careful here. With these holes, because I think there's only 2 holes in that go underground here that actually drop you in the places we have explored. So if we find, and we've already encountered both of them, so if we encounter future ones, we're going to jump in then and see where they lead. Same with all the holes in the ceiling, we'll be going in them, explore them, see where they actually lead. Come on. Come on, game. It's 1 square and you pull this again on me. Luckily, we won't be taking any damage from these. If you get them down to a 1, then the only thing they'll do is scream for backup. That means they've already lost the fight. We're also on the lookout for false walls, so if you see any kind of shimmering effect, we'll have to check it out. Spectra. We're gonna burn them. See how effective this is. Fairly effective with the added damage from the burst. They should be okay. These aren't that dangerous, but they have the D-Soul ability. So it's always a risky maneuver to encounter so many of them. Yeah, it's a normal wall. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a pain. It's a level 4 statue. It's probably going to be something different. A stronger version of the same statue. Guardian. Let's see how dangerous it is. It's quite dangerous. Yeah, we're taking 100 points of damage per hit. Shit. Oh crap. Crap on a cracker. We can't keep up this thing. We'll have to attack at some point. Well, let's try to keep up our attack strength, but we need to focus more on attack. There's no way we can defend against this. At some point he'll get a critical or strike twice at the same guy, so we'll be dead anyway. We have to focus on attacking him to kill him. And you missed. You useless sack of crap. Timon is the only guy doing damage, so for the moment, yeah, Pyro can't survive. Yeah. Yep. Spells, perhaps? Yeah, that's fairly effective. But it's too late for now. I think it's we have to Ooh. That was close. Too close. We're definitely not ready for this level of enemies. There's nothing, although I think these are special case enemies, so even if we can't face them, or we are having very much difficulties killing them, it's not as important. We are supposed to have difficulties. Elven Hood. That's a better item for Pyro, I think. No, it's... yeah, I think that's a helmet for Milo. And you might even get that from... Yeah, I don't know. Why can't I use the hood? Elven Hood. I don't get it. It's worse armor. Let's take a look. It's worse armor than the Mithril helm, but might be better than the one Timon is using. No, we can't use it. It's only for Milo. That's strange. It's a hood. Yeah, I don't get it why it's only for Milo. I would assume it's actually an item for Pyra, but apparently not. Yeah, that seems like a weak attack compared to what we just went through. But immediately you'll see it's a huge drain on resources here. Fight, even a few fights and although the Guardian, or whatever Sentinel it was, is the main cause we lost so many of our resources, not these guys. And there's still these doors all over the place that we haven't been able to open. I don't think I have missed a key. We simply haven't got it, so the items they hide are very high level. Yeah, you're just nothing after we defeated the Sentinel. A chrome ball is nothing. Yeah, 62. Yeah. You're just not a threat anymore. Again, that's how things should be in this game. First they're extremely potent threats, but after a few levels and item upgrades they become sort of you can ignore them, they're not that dangerous. I don't think we'll reach levels where the level 4 or the next level enemies will be irrelevant. We'll never reach that point. We'll always be dangerous, doing things like 50 points of damage on each strike. It's supposed to be tough, because as long as we'll reach the main boss in relatively healthy conditions, we'll be set. And with the golden pools lying around, that shouldn't be too difficult. We'll just have to locate them, memorize the location on the map, and then do a medallion switch run, where we ignore all enemies. Well, at least ignore all exploration. There's no point ignoring enemies. And there comes the place. Pyra is still very much vulnerable to these. I think Timon is too, but Milo is taking like 1 point of damage. Okay, I'll have to check this. I think that's a loop, and this is just a quick way to get through it. To have to use some magic here. Yeah, they're not taking anything from the place. It's a bad spell to use against them. Luckily they're much more vulnerable to the air magic spell, but still they should have died from that. Come on, game. I know you hate me, but You don't have to have an encounter in every square. Yeah, these aren't so bad. We can take one of their attacks without too much problem. Actually, we won't be taking any of them. Yeah, he's just gonna summon help. Decent. The level ups will actually help Timon quite a bit, I think. For the simple fact that if he gets more speed, he'll attack before the monsters do. So it'll mitigate a lot of the damage potential they can inflict on us. Currently we'll have to take the attacks always. If Timon gets fast enough, we have a chance to kill them all before they even have a chance to attack. Level up. New spells, new spells. No. Lone battle axe. Yeah, we should be able to kill him. We'll get rid of the battle axe. We know he has a dangerous ability that affects everyone. Yeah, critical hit. 100 points of damage. That's a slow game. Okay, any health value below 100 is pretty dangerous to have at this point. Yeah, saving those 2 points isn't worth it. It's better to cast a better heal. I think that's a dead end. Normal wall. Blood Rooster. Yeah. Taking a ton of damage from these. Okay, they have some kind of a ability. Probably paralysis. Come on, game. Oh shit. I should have... Yeah, I wanted to save a few points of mana so I didn't cast a proper spell. Yeah. Was a bit stingy and now I'm paying the price for it. Definitely using up quite a bit of resources just to get to where we are now. Okay. We're going to have to take a peek. Oh, game. Damage potential of 5 battle axes is simply too much to risk it. I have no recollection how deadly these are. Poison powder. Annoying they are, if nothing else. Yeah, poison powder. Yeah, they won't go down on a single hit. They're quite dangerous. Milo takes 11 points of damage. Everyone else will take like about 20 points more. We're going to have to turn back soon or leave. I'll want to make a mental note where we end up, because it means up to that point this will be cleared. There won't be anything worth exploring. It'll speed things up on the next trip. Yeah. Yeah, we're screwed. We're going to have to run away. Maybe not. This should be good experience and money for us. Yeah, 43 points of damage and he won't go down. Yeah, 6,000 experience points for one engagement. Definitely have to make a break for it very soon. Another level up. Attack 4, defense 3. This was a great level up. Okay. Healer fruit. No. Run. Shit. Mana is quickly running out. Yeah, we have the angel wing Just making sure before I spend the last mana points. No, the ox has to die now. We need another weapon for Pyra. The Thornwhip... oh crap. Thornwhip simply isn't anything relevant at this point. This is some crappy item too, isn't it? Yeah, herb water. No. Do I still have herb waters? I was supposed to test them. Yeah, I do. Next enemy that has a magic ability, I'll place it. If it isn't extremely hard combat. Yeah, these don't really have any. They have some kind of paralyzation ability. I'm looking for more on the line of damage ability. Pyra definitely needs an armor upgrade. The problem with there is purely money. We simply couldn't afford it at the moment. We do know what we can simply buy her the armor and a shield, so she will be okay as soon as we get the money for the equipment. I wonder... this is I think a decent place to test out our item. We can wipe out the other half before the fighting even starts, and then use the item. Okay. Can I bypass your turn? No. Well, we need to attack with something. You can go on defense and you'll use the herb water. Let's see what it does. Sprinkles in the air. Okay, ox. Nothing there. I have no idea what that item is supposed to do. Well, it didn't do that much damage though. It's a total mystery to me. You sprinkle it in the air. And still there. Yeah, I've got nothing. Again with those colors. Green Puff. Okay, what is your ability? Okay, they hit very hard. But that's normal for at this point. If you don't have a special ability, you're not really that dangerous. Yeah, they're quite dangerous even without special abilities. We'll be leaving soon. Oh crap. These guys are no joke. Yeah, 58. 72. Yeah, and you missed. You goddamn missed. Now slow him down. I think after this we'll have to go away immediately. I have a solid idea where we are. Let's make sure where we are on the map. Yeah, we're right at the bottom right corner. I think this is where we actually stopped the last time. Yeah, we'll go up and check the map immediately. Yeah, we have been here before, so we'll actually get the hell out of here right this minute. We have explored that place before, so no point doing it again. We can sell the broadsword away. Yep. Yes, we do. We'll sell the great flail. Yeah, it's a great weapon. Yep. Where's the hood? Elven hood. 10,500. It's a good item. No, I don't think so. How much money do we actually have? I'll use a save state to make sure. Yeah. Magic mail. I think that should be an item for the Pyra. See if we can buy a shield too. Magic shield. Yep. Nope. Nope. No, I don't want to do that. Give. Pyra. It would have been a good weapon even for our equipment for Timon, but the thing is... No, I don't want to do that. Equip the things. Pyra is very hard to find equipment for, but I think he can use, she can use the magic items. Yeah, and it's a armor factor increases by 30 points. And another 15 points, so it's a vast improvement in effectiveness. We'll go sell their old items away. Leather rope. Yes. Yes, I do. A wooden shield. Yeah, we need to rest before continuing. But now Pyra should be quite a bit more secure. And we haven't reached the shit. I really want to. Yeah, we have to buy the angel wing. You should do it the first thing when you get back. Angel feather. Okay, how much money do we actually have left? 12,000. Milo is set. Ira needs a helm and a weapon. Timon needs everything. Although the weapon is acceptable at this level, the equipment really isn't. There's not much to do but to just teleport where we to the medallion piece and give it another shot. And item use.